Ooh, child, must have broke a record. I actually started on time. I started on time. Come on in here, hit them likes. Hit the like button. Ooh, child, hit the like button. We got some things to talk about, honey. If y'all don't see through this, I don't know what to say. It's about to be some mayhem and bedrock. Actually, I was supposed to look something up real quick before I went live, but I'll do it afterwards. I'm doing a night live today. I want to say, I think it's at 9:30, 9 o'clock. Y'all see it up there. So make sure you press that notification for our After Dark Live tonight. I'm going to do one, and we gonna chop it up about some other things, but we gonna stay focused on the topic at hand. So how y'all doing? The ones that are in here, holler out to y'all for being early, not late. And I'm actually on time, so But we gonna get right into it. Um, so let me ask a question. Did you guys notice how recently Chrisean Rock has been very active on social media? Okay. And especially after the allegations of the recruitment allegedly that went down. Now, we don't know if the recruitment was um, from the past or from the present time. Okay. Something recently that happened. I don't believe the messenger who put out that bogus statement about her being recruited. But I will say that there was some interaction going on, and Chrisean was invited to a lot of these parties that was going on back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But getting right into it, did you guys see that IG post that Chrisean put up? I don't know if she's throwing a party at a club or she's going to be at a club, and they're just putting that it's going to be a party, on general purposes. They're having a party and they're using her as a promotional to get people inside of the club. It's like $50 per ticket. Who's going to the club? That's what I need to know. Who's going to this party? Matter of fact, I forgot what day it was. It's oh no, I do know what day it is. It's going to be on February 6th. I do see some attendees, so that means I'm assuming from what I saw on the post, she's supporting her friends. Oh, that's what's up. Um, I do see on the post there was 4 attendees. That means I'm assuming there were 4 people that seen that IG post and they paid that $50. That's a steep price to pay. I hope you getting a bottle alongside with that $50 that you're gonna pay in the VIP. But see, VIP is probably more than $50. I don't know. I ain't been to a club in a while, and I ain't paying no $50 to see nobody. I honestly can't even tell you in my real life anyone that is my idol for me to even pay no $50. But let me just say this to you. Now, we all know that Chrisean Rock was in retirement, and she clearly let us know she was doing that for the love of daddy. Okay. She was doing this for the love of daddy because he did not want her out here popping no bottles like Jaidyn Alexis is doing, which I don't know why he gives her so much credit, because we know that and this is just in my opinion, when Jaidyn gets in these clubs, she be wilding. Okay, let her get that liquor in her, and she is on demon time, and that is what it is. That's what I heard. $50, Jessica. Hey, baby girl. $50. I'm saying to myself, I'm not paying no $50 to be in no club, because I'm the type of person, when I pay that much for food at a restaurant, after I eat the food, I don't even care if it's good. I be like, I want my money back. I don't be trying to get my money back, but you know how you sometimes pay a lot of money for something like at a restaurant, or say maybe a club, like in this case, and then you go to the club and they may have been popping, but you be like, I shouldn't have paid no $50. I shouldn't have paid no $100 or no concert appearance. Hey, Big Red, how you doing, sis? Child, I don't have it, but I would pay for that for Babyface. Yeah, well, some old school, stuff. I can see that. You know what I'm saying? But no. Not no Jaidyn Alexis, no Chrisean Rock, or no Bonnie Lachey. would I be paying no $50? But I know sis is trying to get to the bag, but what is very confusing to me, and then Wack 100, he's good at derailing people. What I don't get is how he just recently had a podcast, and he was making it seem like we see Wack 100 likes to start confusion, in my opinion, because anybody could have easily took from that recent podcast that he did. It's all around social media. At first, I wasn't gonna put it up because I was like, nah, I ain't gonna be messy. But I put it up what Wack 100 said, because obviously Wack 100 ain't gonna say nothing on a recording if he don't want people to hear it. But I don't know if he was referring to. I might even have to put up this recording if I'm waiting for somebody to come to my spot, my house. I forgot they was coming around the time I was going live. But if that's the case, I'll end up putting it up for y'all to listen while I chop it up with this person. They might not come by though, because I wasn't here earlier when they popped through, and they said they can come through. You know what I'm saying? A little bit later that they would come through. So if they end up popping up, I'll put the video up real quick while I chop it up with them. But anyways, he never made it clear in that podcast if he was referring basically that Blueface is having second thoughts about Chrisean Rock being at the spot. And now Wack 100 saying he ain't getting into it. He cleared and cleaned out the house when he went to jail, and then 7 days or so later, I guess he had a heart to heart, I guess, with Chrisean Rock. Blueface did, and said she could go stay at his house and hide out because that's all she doing. Um, I don't know if Wack 100 is referring to him recently, now that he can talk. He's not in the hole for that incident he had with the Crips. I don't really know if he's referring that Blueface and maybe Chrisean maybe had an argument or something, and he wants her out the house. But Wack 100 is making it seem like he's making it clear that he told Blueface he's not getting into that. He's staying away from that girl. And he said that Blueface told him a few times, could he please do this and that, working with Chrisean Rock. So we really don't know what he means when he says he's put a bug in his ear a few times about Chrisean Rock and him not wanting to get into it, Wack 100, at this time. And then with all this P. Diddy stuff going on and all these artists going down, the producers going down, I think Wack 100 is kind of scared. He's treading lightly. So I can't see him at this time going over to Blueface's house if there is any turmoil going on between Blueface and Chrisean Rock. I really cannot see him going over to that house messing with Chrisean Rock right now. Okay. And I really feel like this is some recent information, and he likes to subliminally act like he's just nonchalantly having a recorded conversation, or maybe nobody will hear it type of thing. And he be saying stuff that he shouldn't be saying. He's almost like a Carlissa. He's always saying something to be heard and seen, because as you notice, there's like a channel. I don't know if it's Wack 100's channel on YouTube, but that channel is very successful. And every time they put anything up regarding conversations about gang activity or about some chatty patty gossip and the tea and all that other stuff, they get some good views on those videos. So Wack 100 is definitely trying to get his name out there, okay? And he knows that now and then putting up some tea, whether it's old tea or new tea, is gonna make him relevant. It's a private party. They have a paid DJ, house liquor, or more. Yeah, probably so. But the reason why I'm saying this is kind of shocking that she's doing this is because she was told, allegedly, unless there were changes of plan. But I'm gonna tell you something. This is my opinion. If Chrisean had a talk with Blueface, she would have no problem briefly getting on to a live saying that, me and Daddy talked, and he thinks that I should, do some sort of premieres and promotionals to get a bag and not just be sitting around. And also, let me just say this real quick. I don't want to get too off a topic. I'm trying to find the video. This is why I try to write things down or bookmark videos. But sometimes I get so behind because I have so much other stuff I need to talk about, and I might be so behind that in my mind is old. So I end up going on to the new stuff, and then I figure out later on, wow, this ain't even really been talked about. But there was a YouTuber, very reliable source, and they were saying, which I really think this is really horrible if there's any truth to it, that one of the reasons why Chrisean Rock is not turning herself in is because she had a chance at first to clear up her matters, and they probably would have worked with her, okay, with these legal obligations. But the probation, I want to say that she has to 2007, no, 2027. They are not going to allow her to just go into court and clear it up, pay fines, and finish off her probation time. The probation time is allegedly going to be done her incarcerated to 2027. I don't know how that's going to work out for Chrisean Rock, and it could be very believable that that's what they're offering her at this time, because the courts are mad at her that she did not come in and clear up this matter, and she knowingly knows that there's a warrant out for her arrest, and that she basically just disregarded her probation and her probation obligations, and the courts get very mad. And then the state of Massachusetts, they call that disrespecting the courts. So sometime when they feel disrespected, they have to set examples. You know how it is. They can be harsh. So I think this is one of the reasons why, and Chrisean didn't get too much into it, which I'm very, very proud of her for not doing that, because like I said, a lot of people that smile in your face ain't your friends, they're haters, and they could potentially try to get her jammed up, trying to maybe give her whereabouts at maybe a promotional event or at where she's staying at, and mass call Popo on her and calling out that she has outstanding warrants. And if you get a cop that's on a bad day, honey, they will take you in, even though it doesn't involve their state. And even if they don't have you, they can have you sit in, because they know that you, by law, they're not breaking any laws, because they know you have warrants. And then they can wait until whatever these warrants or legal obligations that she has to clear up, they'll wait to those counties, states, cities, or towns are ready to make a decision on what they're going to do, whether or not, say, release her on a bail or something like that, or we're going to come get her. But in this case, because it's gone so far, they could literally, if she gets arrested, say in California, hold her, make her wait purposely in California jail, and then come have her when they get ready, because they have a certain amount of time. And if they don't, they do have to release her by law. But if they do make it within that time frame to come get her, she could potentially be serving up to the rest of the remaining of her probation time, and that's really crazy. But I do see why she's not trying to turn herself in, because this is her legal obligation. She knows more about it than we do, and common sense would say to me, if I know that I dropped the ball to the extent that Chrisean allegedly has, and what is being said about how now is went beyond just probation, is her having to be incarcerated through the rest of her probation time. And the reason why they can do that is because they're looking at it like she's not being responsible enough to come in and take care of her legal obligations. Marsha's hosting the event. It says they will come get her. Yep. And it's so weird, Shantae, because I mean, every state's different. Don't get me wrong. She's blessed. She's truly blessed, because she hasn't paid fees or community services or nothing. And I thought that she did, because she did tell us. That's why I always tell people, but again, I can't be a hypocrite, because I'm one of the many, well, the few, not the many, the few that have said that people only tell you what they want you to hear. So when you hear Chrisean talking, that doesn't mean she's all telling you all her business. So, she did say that there were people handling it, and she paid some her fees, but it doesn't look that way. I mean, I've seen documents that were recently, because you know, sometimes when you put lies out here, people try to backtrack that. And after she had said what she had did to clear things up, and then we had a messenger say that she turned herself in allegedly. Now we definitely know that was a lie, but we still got to play it safe up here and say the word allegedly. We know she didn't pay no fees, because she shouldn't have an outstanding warrant in the state of Oklahoma, just to name one. So I think that she said that so people could get off of it, because she regrets in the first place even telling anybody about that, because there's things that you pick and choose. Anybody, I don't care if you're a celebrity or just a regular degular like we are. We're not like no celebrities, or we're just regular people that view the content that is put out there from these people. But we're not going to get up here and tell people, just because we want to have somebody to talk to, oh, we got warrants all around the states. Maybe she's scared because she don't trust people with junior. Well, yeah, that's definitely one of the reasons. Or maybe she took care of it and not saying it to us. Yeah, but that could be true too. But they always say when you take care of those legal obligations, to always keep your court papers on you, because sometimes it doesn't get cleared out of the court records and updated that the matter was taken care of. So if you even get pulled over for a broken tail light, or a drunk driving, or speeding, or whatever have you, if they look you up, they can arrest you, because if it's not cleared in the system, but you did clear it up, they can take you in. Law is law. Exactly. And see, people get so distorted about the message that Chrisean Rock is not exempt. She is like anybody else. She's just somebody to us, because we know her as a social media influencer who is larger than life, even if she doesn't know it herself. So we look at it like, well, she's Chrisean Rock. No, the law is the law, and that's true. It says they gave her interstate probation. She did interstate probation. She didn't follow the guy. Right. Exactly. So you know what I'm talking about then. So okay, we're on the same page then. And I really wish that she would have, because when she had got these things revised, she wasn't looking at she was still looking at probation, but she wasn't looking at having to serve no whole the whatever the probation's left, having to serve no jail time. Now she's got it to the point, from what I'm hearing, allegedly, and I'm saying allegedly just to protect myself, because that's just a responsible thing to say. Because sometimes people can falsify documents, so we can't be very naive and gullible, because people can do that. They can, falsify documents as well. So that's why, to keep myself clear, I say allegedly. But right after she had said what she had took care of, people had looked up, and that's when they digged and found something that they probably didn't even know even exists. And that she's made that situation of ignoring the legal obligations to the point where the probation ain't going nowhere. But instead of doing probation being free, they're trying to offer her. No, it's not even an offer. It's not even an offer on the table, from my understanding, no more. Allegedly, they want her to do the rest of her probation time behind bars. And I think also she's not trying to do that, because think a lot of things can happen if she has to be locked up for a few years, in jail. Blueface could start reconciling back with Jaidyn Alexis, and he might say, maybe this is meant to be, and this is where I want to be. And when Chrisean Rock gets out, I had enough time to get her out my system, and he might ride off into the sunset with Jaidyn Alexis, and then pick up another side chick, and it not be about Chrisean Rock. I don't think that would happen either way. I think even if years later she got out of jail, I think that he still would mess with her. So if she doesn't do the time, she will still have to stay in Oklahoma to finish probation. Correct. Probably that's what would happen. Because, see, sometimes the courts will say stuff to scare you. And then let me put this audio on real quick, because hold on one second. Okay, guys? Just hold on one second. I apologize for this. All right, hold on.
He didn't try to get me over there. Nope, not happening. No, I'm not putting her out. I'm not having no conversations about it. Before you left, house was cleared, secured, locked down, all that. First 7 days you did what you did. You got to live with that. She can burn that right on the walls. Wack ain't going about it with none of that.
You talked about the viral with Chrisean Rock and Blueface Mama. And
I
then
don't even talk to his mama, bro. His
huh?
mama be capping. He don't even talk
Yeah,
to
I'm like, yo, Hollywood Unlocked gang. Then you tell them to tag me. You just say,
my Hollywood Unlocked. You think I sent Hollywood Unlocked?
So I treaded very lightly before I decided to share this with my community. I wanted to make sure this was up to date commentary podcast that Wack 100 was speaking on in regards to Blueface's family and Chrisean Rock. It is because he talked about Dre. He also finally, I say finally, because this is the first time me. Yeah, TMI. I had me one of those Starbucks coffees and I didn't have the venti, which I think is a large. They have an extra large. I forgot the name of that. You can put it in the chat. But a hunty, you already know what time it is with the coffee. Typo hasn't Nevada had a real team. Wait a minute. Typo hasn't never had a real team. I truly believe she was trying to stay free until blue. Me too. Before listen, cookie latte. Before I even read the rest of this, when I heard you say, I truly believe she was trying to stay free until blue, I stopped. I ain't even read the whole thing, but that's what I'm thinking too. And you might be gonna say something at the bottom of this that's attacking me. But that first sentence at the beginning, good. That's what I'm thinking too. I truly believe she was trying to stay free until Blue got out and leave Junior with him. Yep, that's what I was thinking too. Um, it says that's the thing to do, and I believe Blueface on getting back, he's gonna do exactly what he told Jaidyn. But see, and I'm glad you brought that up, sweetie, because like I said, I have to take notes a lot of times because I sometimes get in these lives and I be like, man, I forgot to say this and I forgot to say that. It just don't. I'm sorry, it's not looking good for Chrisean Rock, and I think I don't know what's going on with her and Blueface. I'm going on the message that was recently put in my head. Not that I go with what I hear, but just Whack 100 out the blue again. He ain't had no smoke with Chrisean in quite some time, but him just recently bringing up how Blueface wants Chrisean out the house, and I'm gonna recap that video probably tomorrow, because I did put it up yesterday, and a few of you guys seen it. However, I'm gonna recap it for those of you guys that didn't see it. And let me just say something to you real quick. They'll get back on topic. When I do these recap lives, that live is not only there for you guys. Hey, Hood Hacks TV. It's not only there for you guys to watch the video. If you watched it, so be it. Interact in the chat. I won't always be in the recaps, but I might pop in from time to time and say, "Hey, what's up? How you doing, mods? Hey, how you doing?" to my supporters. But that chat, like you're doing right now, is for y'all to interact. I think that is so dope when my community comes together. And even if you've seen the video, don't even watch the video. Then just interact in the chat with each other. Have a conversation. Talk, because you might not be able to talk about Chrisean Rock and Blueface and Jaidyn Alexis to your real peoples outside of social media. They probably don't even know who these people are and don't want to hear it. Might think you crazy. But these are people that watch this content. They can relate, they can resonate, and you want to sometimes hear what their thought is. Maybe they think differently than what you think. You know, I just ask people to be respectful. But yeah, get in these chats and get into a conversation about what's on your mind about this whole situation. Nobody really wanted to see no Chrisean Rock head. No way. Her sister, yes. It says, what happened now? It says she took the Siki swag. Well, let me just say this to you. I'm just wondering because of what Wack 100 had said. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Day before yesterday. That Blueface wanted her out of the house. Now, I'm trying to put this together. Is this recent information? Because remember, he wasn't talking to anyone because he was in the hole allegedly for having that squabble with the Crips. but he's only in contact with Wack 100, Jaidyn, Alexis, Chrisean Rock, and Bodine. So, he made that clear, Wack 100 did. So I'm figuring that Wack 100 is bringing up some recent stuff because, when you with a dude, he's in jail, you're gonna have your days that he gonna call, and it ain't a good day. Y'all gonna have some words, and you gonna call yourself breaking up. Which why? How can a dude break up with you, or y'all, or a woman feel like that he broke up with her? He the one in jail. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what's going on, but it's just weird the way Chrisean Rock is moving. It's almost like there's some turmoil in paradise. And so let me tell you something about men. Men are very good, and women too. Anybody locked up with the jail talk. People are good at telling you what you want to hear when they need you to help them serve out that time. Now, I hope that Blueface gives her the same energy when it comes time for her to go take care of her legal obligations, because she's putting her legal obligation at risk right now for this dude. And I honestly believe, and I've said this from the past, that Blueface has a pattern of behavior. It says because she is talking too much, right? She has a pattern. He has a pattern of behavior that when things ain't working out or he misses the other side, he picks fights, and then he ends up publicly, not hiding it, not creeping, back with Jaidyn, and vice versa. When he's tired of Jaidyn, bored, don't want to be around the kids, playing daddy of the year, and he wants to be out there gigoloing and whatever, and so forth and so on. He want to go back to Chrisean Rock because he knows she's living her best life. Then he picks a fight with Jaidyn Alexis. We already know how the routine goes, but I just hope that this dude don't play her. I hope he's not doing no mind control or playing mind games with her. And like right now they're on a breakup or something, because she's about to do something that he don't want her to do. I don't care whose party it is at a club on February 6th. She made it clear to us she wasn't doing nothing until daddy came home. And the reason why he got that like that with her, that's why I'm saying this is kind of weird. What's going on with these two? She's not really talking too much about her business because she knows how people take it and run with it. But what's going on with these two? Because she's breaking the code. She's breaking all the rules to the game. The promises that she gave the Blueface about not going to these clubs. And the reason why she had to give Blueface a promise, and this is just my opinion, is because we know Jaidyn Alexis, she get twisted and drunk, so forth and so on. But a lot of what she might be doing behind Blueface's back, even though she's trying to play it like she's that ride or die, it don't get out on social media like Chrisean stuff. If Chrisean was, popping bottles and slipped up and was with some dude, one night stand or something like that, it's gonna get out. And it's gonna make Blueface look bad. So to keep her under control, he's got her, in my opinion, staying at the spot and telling her to retire from work and don't put no music out here. Don't be doing no guest appearances in no club. He wants to be there when she gets that bag first and foremost. And he also wants to be able to watch what she's doing, because even though Chrisean Rock loves Blueface, I'm going to tell you, she got a side of her, and I respect it, where she ain't going to let him, like you think she is, hold her down. She gonna do what she got to do. He do something to her, and she feels like he's playing in her face. We all know Chrisean Rock will get him back in a minute. And even if her getting him back makes her look bad, because as women, speaking as a woman myself, when we're trying to get back at a man, I think the worst thing you should do is do what he's doing. If you find out he's sleeping around, that don't mean you go do it, because see, a man can get drunk and fall in the ditch, but he can dust himself off and still get respect. A woman ain't looked at that way. But Chrisean don't get that right now. And she might, and maybe right now, in the present time, in my opinion, she might get that she ain't looked at the same way. She can't do the same thing Blueface is doing. No women can. And shouldn't. Because you're really hurting yourself when you're doing things that the man's doing to you. is just not painting yourself in a good light to try to call yourself, oh, I'm gonna be with this dude because he was with this chick. Why is she putting Junior on display now? A lot of stuff that right. You feel what I'm saying? Hood Hacks TV. A lot of stuff that was not supposed to go down is going down. And we know how Chrisean Rock is. She can be very defiant sometimes. This is my opinion. I've seen a lot of, that's why they allegedly he named her Rock, because her head is like a rock. She's hard-headed. She's starting to show the signs of the real Chrisean Rock. She's tired, I believe, of staying in that house and keeping quiet and not being in the limelight like everybody else is able to do, including Jaidyn Alexis. She has not been told not to do any club appearances. She has not been told not to live her life. She has not been told that she has to stay in the house. She has not been told to get online and say why she hasn't been around. She's been doing how she's been doing, moving the way she moves from the test of time. Chrisean Rock has not been moving the same way because she was listening to what Blueface said. But it seems like it's coming out. Like she's doing it is very calculated, but it's calculated in the good way. She's doing it in a very subtle way that it'll sneak up with us and be like, wow, Chrisean Rock is back out here. And then it'll start making sense. Maybe something was going on with Blueface and Chrisean Rock. And she said, you know what? Enough's enough. I'm not going to get out here and get ratchet, get on social media and drag him, saying that he's saying all this crazy stuff to me on the phone when he calls me from jail. But they're going to see that I mean business by how I'm moving. She might be just doing it in a more mature way. She's not getting on here saying this blank said this to me, and I did all this for him, and I'm in trouble with this because of him listening to him. She's not doing that this time. She's showing you. She's not telling you. She's showing you. Be there to negotiate. Exactly. That's why he don't want her there. He don't want her doing it herself. He wants to be there so he can be the negotiator and also be in that bag. I believe he's making her sit still so Jaidyn can come up. Why? Because Jaidyn's going to take care of business. Rock can't function like that. I also believe Rock paid for the house for a year, like she said. I believe that too. She's just choose to do something Jaidyn can't do, right? She's a natural Chrisean Rock. Chrisean is the one that came online and said since Blueface is locked down, that she was gonna be on lockdown too. So she stopped her own bag. Yeah, she stopped her own bag, but what I'm saying, how you doing, Honey Red? She don't look like she's stopping her bag anymore. So I'm just wondering what happened. And it's just kind of weird how Wack 100 put it out there. And I think Wack 100 put it out there because he's mad. He liked the fact that Chrisean Rock was sitting down. And I think that he's in a subtle way making it seem like he's having a conversation and doesn't mean nothing by it. But hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna let you listen to this video until I answer this call. Hold on. All right. Hear him respond to Dre saying that he put pause on Wack 100. He did answer it, but it was in a subtle way, and it still didn't get to the point of him confirming whether or not they had a squabble or not. But this is Wack 100, and it seems like he's telling a story which led up in his mind, in his opinion, Wack 100's opinion, why things are the way they are now, and probably will still be when Blueface
Content.
Gang, stop.
But do you think I sent them the content? Think I told them to post this?
They found it on their own.
Okay, what you want me to? That's Hollywood Unlocked. I don't pay that lady no mind. That lady over there clout chasing. He don't talk to her, the brother, none of them. Ain't with them at all.
That's crazy.
Don't tell him my court dates. I don't want to see him. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to call and say, what are you doing telling people, oh, no, what's going on? He don't even talk to you. You try to go see him, he refused to visit.
Yeah, she was all on Hollywood Block.
I mean, I don't know, bro. We looked up. She was in Town, Ohio. We looked up, she just popped nowhere. Been on ever since.
Mama used to live in Ohio.
What's that? Well, no, I ain't his mama till a year after I signed him. She wasn't out here. She was in Youngstown, bro. She just popped up.
So that explains to me because I couldn't understand when they went back to find out who Dre's father was. It was in Ohio, and I'm like, wait a minute. Well, Blueface, I thought he was from California, and I thought she was from California. So it kind of threw me off, but he confirmed that with me. Not that that's a big a deal, but he's running his mouth, Whack 100 per usual, and he's telling what people are not saying. And yeah, he probably does mix some of the lie with the truth and the truth with the lie. But like I spoke to my community before too, there are people that are putting bogus content up at this present time, and they're acting as though they know these entities, and particularly Chrisean Rock, and it's screaming obsession. We can at least confirm that Wack 100 knows the participants that he's speaking about.
I warned him. I said, there's too many women in your house. Man, they said, I said, your sister done popped up, your mama done popped up. You got your baby mama and your girl in there. There's two of them. I said, Neps, somebody got to go. Either one of your girls or just one of them got to go, or not both of them. Send them to the condo. Ain't nobody over there. I've been trying. Next day, I July 3rd, next day, he get up, leave, go to Magic Mountain or whatever with his little bras. Come back, and the mama and the sister like, oh, you love them more than you love us, huh?
They got into it that day.
Address exposed, $4 million, 3 days. I lost endorsements, all that. The mama turned on the live, all the crazy. I say, Nev, you don't want to listen to me. I said, bro, everything you think you gonna do, we already did. Between Ray J and Game, ain't nothing you can do that I ain't experienced. So I'm telling you what not to do, so you ain't gotta go through it. They talk, look, bro, don't be like us. Take a lot of hits. You gonna feel it on. You may not get nice. Same thing he told us, he telling you. We telling you. We telling you, the artists. Need to listen. Listen, that's why he in jail right now. Both of them. Everything he in jail for right now is female driven.
Now, I've heard him say this before. Everything that he is in jail for is female driven. And I do agree to some extent that Blueface is jammed up behind, in his feelings too much. He's very immature for a guy 27. He acts like he does not really have any feelings for these women that he is involved with, the love triangle. But there are some sort of emotions that he has for both parties, Chrisean Rock and Jaidyn Alexis, and I could care less what anybody thinks. You can put it in the comment section with your thoughts. But remember, we all have opinions. So, it's neither here nor there. But I do agree with him on that point. And I'm just hoping, because I don't think that a lot has changed with Blueface, only because when his rights to use the phone were taken, prior the altercation with the Crips, he was acting like this was a game. I don't know if after that altercation it changed him any, but if he didn't go in there with the plans of changing his life, changing the tune, then the tune ain't gonna change, and it's just put on pause right now, and it's gonna go continue forward, and it's gonna just be more mayhem. And that's why, people are bored now, but stay tuned, because you're gonna get to a point that it's gonna start right back up soon as Blueface gets out, because they're gonna be people, rappers, dudes that are gonna be attacking Blueface from a distance. Everything's gonna happen in this circus, and he's gonna respond because he just did a small short bid, right? And then he's gonna have to deal with now Jaidyn, whoever's gonna be getting the most attention, or Chrisean. If he don't give it to Chrisean, she's gonna come back on to social media, because now she's gonna feel like she's got played. It's gonna be a lot of stuff that's gonna go on. So, and I remembered before he went to jail, and they had disappeared prior to him getting sent to jail. Before he disappeared and Chrisean Rock disappeared in 2023, people were tired of every single day waking up, going to sleep, and it was so much turmoil, so much drama going on. Now it's gone and they miss it. But just remember, you're on vacation now, because once he comes back, it's going to be drama on steroids. We're talking about the Bonnie Lachey's. We're talking about even people he's not even in relationships with, like Soldier Boy. It's going to get crazy.
Everything he in jail for is female driven, so that's on him. You got to listen. I think he know. He know now.
You think he gonna make the right adjustments when he get out?
Hey, Wack,
He
you
waking
heard
up in
about
LA County every day, like knowing. I told him, I say, listen, no clubs unless it was business. Let's go. Wack running your life. Wack making sure you got life. If it ain't business, we ain't going. Understand?
Hey, Wack, did you
Understand?
hear
Cool.
about his brother though? His brother been on
You
blog.
don't talk to him,
No, but he said he beat you up, bro.
bro. Also said, watch this. He also said that Blueface he said all 13 years. I don't even want to tell you about what he is because it's Blueface brother.
No,
But he work on that too. Like, he got work.
Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. It says there were a bunch of reasons, LOL, but I do believe that he wants the best for the baby, and the only way to do that is to make her post up. The girl took the music sign down in the studio. She's reckless. A lot of people are saying that too. Very reckless. Oh, you got a lot of people are saying that too. One thing Wack did say, and I'm going to be honest about it. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but I always try to give my own opinion, and that's why I feel so comfortable with my position. I don't like taking sides. I'm too old to take sides. I have a son in his 30s. Okay, that would be telling you my age. I probably have told my age up here, but yeah, he's in his 30s, almost middle 30s. And I was raised that you take the right side first and foremost. And second of all, it's okay to be like a supporter of Chrisean Rock, but don't put a battery in her back. Don't be putting a battery in her back to the point where you want to see her you're acting like a supporter, but you want to see her crash, is what I'm saying. Okay. She's come from really nothing. I'm very impressed, because a lot of people that come from Chrisean Rock circumstances, they don't become a millionaire in a few years. And I honestly think, and this is just my opinion, because I've been her age, she's never been mine. I really feel and sense, I know that Blueface does, even though he does young boy stuff, I do think he generally cares about her, even if it's not to be in a relationship long term with her. I do generally think that he sees the talent that she has. He likes the chemistry that they have, even though I think it's toxic. But I think he's jealous of her, because remember, he came out in like 2018, 2017. That's when he was popping, and then he was like a one-hit wonder, if you ask me. And like Wack 100 has like little personal with Chrisean, which is really Blueface's fault. He's the oldest, right? And he just fell off. He should be up there with Soldier Boy, at least 30 something million in his bank or net worth or something. And he's not there. It's like he fell off. And I really feel like he has resentment for what he has done for Chrisean Rock, and he's jealous. So it's like he uses her career, tries to, when he's mad, destroy it, but then when they're on good terms, he wants to ride the wave with her. Why not settle with Jay? What is it? Jay Chanel? Who's that? It says in Jaidyn's pregnant. Wait a minute. And Jaidyn's pregnant herself also. Well, we're gonna get into all of that in another video. I don't want to, because see, I'll get sidetracked and people will be mad saying what we were talking about something else. People get mad at me because sometimes y'all will start saying stuff in the comment section, and I'll stay stuck on that because I be having so much stuff that y'all be reminding me that I gotta respond to, and I be writing stuff down and forgetting where I put stuff or bookmarking stuff, and by the time I get back to that video that I'm supposed to check out with the due diligence I'm supposed to do, I'd be like on to something else. So we'll talk about that. I'm doing an after dark live tonight. I want to say it's at 9:30. Let me just go check real quick because I be forgetting, honey. I'm old, okay? Yeah, come for me if you want to in the comment section, honey. Because still living at my age, or even if I live to 100 years old, is living. So when I say that, trust and believe, I be joking. Oh, it's gonna be at 9 o'clock. I know I get that 9:30. Get it really again. Okay, let's go on to the next comment. Hold on. Make sure y'all hit that like button in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome for y'all coming in here. And I've had a couple of people. I have read your comments, and you guys know who you are. I fell off a little bit with my live streams. I used to do them from the test of time on this channel, way before, Jaidyn, Alexis, Chrisean Rock, Blueface content. When I was doing Nature Boy, I would do a live stream and be on there for like 2 hours, 6 o'clock in the morning. People will come on anytime that I went live. And I want to really be able to get up and personal with y'all and talk with y'all in live format. I think that is more real of these pre-recorded videos. I kind of sort of love doing with you guys, and I like to hear what you guys got to say. But don't be afraid to reach out to me. Also, to leave in the comment section. As long as y'all are respectful, abbreviate those inappropriate words. I have no problem with putting your comments out. So make sure y'all use that comment section to get my attention. I don't get my attention in the wrong way, because I'll die here. He should have settled with James. I don't know. She, you know what? I can't really say that. James, people have to do what is best for them. So, I can't really say that. Let me change the internet connection, because I thought it was on my other one. Better. So I'm changing the internet connection. It says, hold on. Ooh, I'm trying to get, I hope my, here we go. Oops, I'm sorry. All right, I'm trying to get the, he's going to get out and out too. Well, this is what Wack 100 said, and he wasn't lying about this. It could go two ways with Blueface getting out. And I know people are going to be like, he ain't getting out. Well, those are just people that just don't want him out. So that's what you're putting into the universe. But let me just say this to you. Wack 100, which is true, what he's saying about this. The jails are overcrowded in California. And let's keep it real. A lot of us are missing Blueface because he brought a little bit of entertainment to this whole thing. He definitely is a mastermind of keeping himself relevant on social media. And it's very hard to keep yourself relevant on social media. But the jails are crowded in California. So what I mean by that is he can either get out the 30 to 100 days, which is not at 100 yet, or he could get out, he could also get out, on July 2nd, which is 2024, which is his release date. But it's still any moment, because even if he doesn't get out early, he's still getting out July 2nd, 2024. Whatever services, legal obligations he had to fulfill, he's going to be able to fulfill them, because they're not going to release him. If they don't release him early, they're not going to release him until his release date of July 2nd, 2024. He's going to get out. Oh, I already read that. Hood Hacks TV, yes, he is. He's going to expose everything that's wrong with Junior. You think he's going to do that? Now, see, let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. I'm going to put this up for 1 second. I got to go do something. I'll be right back, guys.
They saying they trying to psychiatric wards.
Look like we got some homework to do.
Oh, it ain't hard. It's there.
That's crazy, because I literally seen, like, he was making blogs about you, saying that.
Listen, first he started. Look, 2 weeks ago, it was me and his mom was trying to face, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Me and his mom is in conspiracy. We're conspiring. Blueface in the county jail, right?
Wow.
And then it's we got him on recording saying Is so I hit the mama. I said, "Yo, what's up with dude?" She said he having a psychiatric breakdown. Right? We got the text message. I got all the text messages. I said, "Okay." I said, "What do you mean? We trying to face? What you telling them? Like I don't. Well, I'm confused." She's like, "Yeah, the psychiatric breakdown. What you want me to do?" So they supposed to committed a week ago,
He ain't
but
committed.
dude ain't right. He got a jacket on him. Cool brother, but we don't like that.
Do Blueface still got his restaurant?
It's over there. That's it. But I was between.
Yeah, I'm back, guys. I have no dog in the fight. She needs parenting glasses. You stop it, Hood Hacks. I think she's doing the best she knows how. And also in defense to that, and what you said, Hood Hacks, I respect it. And I'm not going against the grain with you. I'm just gonna say this: people raise their children the best they know how. If you never had a mother or a father, how do you know how to be a mother or a father? Is the way I'm gonna answer that question. So I think that she's doing the best of her abilities, and what we think is normal might not be, but that might be her norm, and she might view the way she's bringing up her children better than how she was brought up. So I honestly, and people get on me and I don't care. I think that she's doing the best that she can do. Like I'll never get the mother of the year award. I know I won't. I know there's mothers that have done way better than me, but I was a mother that had a child at a young age. I was 16 going on 17 when I had my son, and I wasn't financially stable, but I was spoiled, came from a middle class family, and they basically helped me take care. They basically took care of my son. I really don't know what it's like to be a mother struggling. I had always had help. So that's why I don't really be hard on Chrisean with the parenting skills, because if my family even heard me talking about that, they'd be like, "You had all the help you one could ever get, so you wouldn't even know what it's like to struggle being a single parent or none of that. So you really don't have no room to talk about that girl, because you wasn't even doing half of what she's doing by herself at her age. I wasn't. I had a lot of help, so I can't. I don't want to really speak on that, but and I'm not, because I know that, when I stop bringing like that situation up, parenting skills, Junior, which I'm not saying anything bad about, that gorgeous little boy, he's so gorgeous. People try to plant seeds like we were in a live on a smear campaign about Junior, and that's not never the case. We never overhear badmouth Junior. That is not where we're at. We never was like that over here on this channel. We always talk respectfully about Junior, and we should. He's a child, you know. You said in mental health. Facts. Toxic relationship, too trauma bonded. Yep. Facts. Yep. You right. It says James is J Chanel. Oh, okay. That's his social media name. Look how she did J Chanel. She reckless and disrespectful. Yeah, a lot of people are saying though, she probably will get off with that. And you have to understand, sometimes I'm not trying to, paint the picture of, what she did was right. But and I'm quite sure she's listening to social media, she might run with the narrative. I've been through some traumas in my life, and I thought that I had to be in defense mode. I'm in a current toxic situation with my baby's father. He's been physical with me right now at this time. He just served time for domestic with me. So when a man puts his hands on me, hi Patricia, when a man puts his hands on me, I'm ready to attack because of what I went through. See, sometimes people that are victims of DVs can sometimes use that to their advantage. So she might get out of that situation with James, right? I don't know. That's just my opinion. She has a history of violence herself. Yeah, a lot. I feel like he does love Chrisean, but he can't trust, right. And I feel that way too, Jasmine. I feel like he does honestly love Chrisean Rock, but he can't trust her. Like, for example, like when they were just bringing up something as simple as the jewelry. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Like, I love Chrisean Rock. I think that she is a light that is the shining light of the whole circus, and she don't even see that she's the shining light, and that all the hate is really going towards Chrisean Rock because people are trying to be Chrisean Rock, and she is a natural, and I don't think she understands that she displays that. She was going too late. I mean, like late junior, I think. Yeah. It says that baby never had clothes on. Julie exceptionally barely into milestones and delay. Yeah, but like I'm saying, I don't just have to. No, I didn't take anything that you said. I'm not one of those channel holders that you know, that I get all fake with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I seen a video, I think it was last week. It could have even been 2 weeks ago. That's how much I don't even pay attention. And they got up on to their platform on the live, and they was really acting. They was going off. I'm tired of them talking about Junior and Chrisean Rock. I mean, they was acting like they knew her in real life. I said, come on now. You're doing okay on your channel. You ain't got to get all that emotional because of stuff you're hearing people saying their opinion about Chrisean Rock. Chrisean Rock ain't even thinking about you. You're probably one of the people eventually she's gonna subliminally put out there, like she did Face by Nikki. I love some Face by Nikki, the makeup artist. She remember how she came on to the internet, Chrisean Rock did out the blue, and she said, well, these are my makeup artists, you know, and I usually always show my hair and makeup artists and who they are. So, like, she doesn't know what anybody's talking about, like other people claiming to be her makeup artists. She's going to subliminally do that about channel holders that are up here acting like they know her personally, like they talk to her offline. She's going to subliminally either say something that we're going to know that she's referring to these obsessed people, or she's gonna end up saying their names. I know she'll never say mine, because I'll tell you one thing, I ain't crazy enough to be making nobody think that I'm doing commentary on Chrisean Rock and I know her personally, or that I talk to her off of this platform, because I do not talk to no Chrisean Rock off this platform. I just do my due diligence. It might take some time. It does get frustrating putting the puzzles together, because it ain't designed for us to get it. You know what I'm saying? Hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta do this again.
So I don't know what they doing with that. You gotta remember, Chuck, when you manage the things you manage. You know, I'm not gonna manage a red in the restaurant business. You know what I'm saying? That's something him and his mama did. So I see it when I pass by. The sign's still up. It ain't open. I don't know what they doing. I think when him and the mama fell out, they shut down.
So did the business fall out.
You know, unless he called me and asked me to close it out. I don't concern myself.
Even though it's a restaurant?
I mean, I would have to look at it. I would have to look at me. I'm not going to give him my time, no. If I look at it and I can call some people that's what they do and let them come over there and just broker a deal like that, that's easy. But as far as me going to do a restaurant all day, that ain't going to happen.
Regarding Blueface, what actually are you willing to give him time as far as, like, you know what I'm saying, managing him? Because you did say y'all lost a lot of money.
How many albums Blueface got?
What you say? What he asked me? You said, what am I actually willing to do? Is that what you said?
Nah, that's I wasn't really saying it like that. I'm saying, like, when he get out, because I did hear you say y'all lost a lot of money inside.
You said when he get out, we lost. Wait, say again.
You in the matrix, bro. Five.
He basically said, how long you gonna put up with Blueface?
Put up with he in jail now.
He was saying it sounded like y'all lost a lot of money, and how long you gonna put up with him?
I mean, look, that's business, bro. Like we business, man. We lose money, we make money. We don't get money.
So when he get out, you saying y'all gonna go back full force with everything?
I already done routed his tour for Europe and all that thing. Like, we about, bro, lose money, you make money, bro. That we don't keep count like that. You know, you lose it, you make it, you lose it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't.
You already know that Wack 100 is gonna make sure that he's all booked up. and ready to go to make that money. He also has to probably pay back Wack 100 back what he has invested in him as far as with the legal system. You know what I'm saying? What he paid in just recently, allegedly out of his own mouth. Wack 100 said he paid between 10 and 15,000. I think that just was a rough estimate of what the attorney is saying that he's seeking to get in order to make that Nevada case go away, as far as them saying that Blueface owes them some time for violation of probation. So we're gonna have to see how that turns out. I don't want to get too far off, but yeah, he definitely got some work put into work for Blueface when he gets out. He ain't just gonna have that dude to come home and be just around what he would call Wack 100 toxicity. Blueface ain't getting out no any day. He has a arrest warrant holding on and there's not released. Blueface also Vegas arrest warrant hold on. Listen, that's why I like to be in here. Thank you for sharing that, Pamela Clark. There's a video that I have on my channel. I'll try to look it up now so you can hear it. However, allegedly, Wack 100 said it's between 10 and 15,000 for them to go in. I don't really know the legal technicality of what he was saying, but we know Wack 100 is not always the most reliable person to talk to. But he's saying that attorneys are going in to clear that up. He's not going to behave to Nevada allegedly, so that he will be getting out and they're not going to have him. I do have the video. I don't want to be pulling up too many tabs because the area I live in, which I cannot wait to just come to terms that I'm just going to have to get files. I really should just do that. I don't like to open up too many tabs because of the simple fact that when you do that, it messes with the internet connection because there's a lot going on. It says, wait a minute, which one is it? It's so many of them. Almost got Blueface put on online watch. Is it that one according to 100? Oh, here it is. I got it right here. I got it right here. So I'm gonna pull this up. I'm gonna let you guys listen to it. All right, I'm gonna pull this up so you can listen to this. I'm gonna pull it up now. Now I might put my default screen up because if it comes in kind of grainy, please let me know because I don't want it coming in grainy, but I'll still let you listen. But I'm gonna put my default screen up if that makes any sense because I don't like my videos coming in grainy. When I live stream, that's when I run into problems with the quality of the videos being grainy. So I don't like that. So if it's coming in grainy, it doesn't look grainy on my side, but that's only because it doesn't look grainy on this side, but I just don't like when my stuff looks grainy. All right, let's play this. And that's because, you know, it take the when you're live streaming and you're in your internet connection because of the simple fact that I live in a rural area of Rhode Island, is the reception's not really good. I'm past the suburbs. It makes your videos come in horrible. Being locked. Here we go. Hey guys, just a small update of what's going on with Blueface, the situation with Blueface being locked up, also having to report to Nevada for other charges of violation of his probation. So it might be looking good for Blueface in that situation, and he'll be allegedly coming home very soon, according to Wack 100. So I want to give a shout out to Hot Tea, Hot Chocolate. It's stated here, Blueface will be released soon. This is new to those who are new here. But as I've said since we learned about the possible violation in Las Vegas, they had no case since Utah didn't charge Blueface for any assault or crime. Las Vegas cannot violate him. So once the whole officially released, any day soon, Blueface will be coming home. Free Blueface. That's what it says. I also looked up that there is still an active warrant. Warrant, same thing. Wanted on his status. That's why it's very important. I also brought that up in regards to Chrisean Rock's case. I'm going to let you listen to something in a minute, but I just want to explain this to you really quickly. That is very important to have paperwork from the courts, or the facility that you get released from, that you're free and clear. Because if it's not updated in the system, you can be pulled over for a traffic violation or what have you, anything. Okay. And you can be arrested because they're not always up to date. And it could be the case with Chrisean Rock. I'm playing devil's advocate, hoping that maybe Chrisean Rock did clear up legal allegations, legal obligations, and she's free and clear. Now, I'm going to let you listen to what Wack 100 had to say, and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
Vegas not gonna pick him up?
Nah, Vegas think we committed another crime. They're not realizing that this violation come from the Vegas misdemeanor because it was 6 months later. They didn't realize, they ain't understand. I just kept him out all that time.
Right.
Yeah, so I got the attorneys working on it. It's robbery.
Yes,
Cost me another
Genty.
10,000-15,000. Send the attorneys in there to show that a crime committed. No, so how you issuing the violation?
Right.
Well, you know, we let him out in June, and now it's January. Yeah, well, we was violated when we took your misdemeanor back in California. When we took the misdemeanor in Vegas, it violated us in California. I just strung it out 6-7 months. There was no other infraction committed.
Know how to play that system, that's all.
No, there's no other.
Here. Vegas.
So here you have it. It looks like Blueface will be getting out soon. I don't know if they'll give him an early release, like Wack 100 said, within 30 to 100 days. His father said the other day he had 60 days in, so he's heading towards 90. So let's hopefully, pray that he gets out in that time, or the worst case scenario, he'll be getting out July 2nd, 2024. And also, again, the Nevada case, he will not behave according to Wack 100. And this is still allegedly out of my mouth because we don't know. I did look up on Vine, and I'll show you that he's still wanted. They're going to have to clear that off the system. He's probably still going to have to go, once he's released, to Nevada into court so that they can remove that warrant, because there's a warrant out for his arrest. When they say wanted, there's definitely a warrant in the system. So if he gets picked up for anything, they can arrest him. Then he has to go into court and clear it up. So it would be just in the best interest of Blueface just to go into the courts when he gets out of jail, and then going to Nevada and clearing it up. Now, he might not right away because, yes, he's wanted in the sense that it's in the system that he has a warrant, but Wack 100, you heard him say out of his mouth, he had to pay an extra 15,000 for that to be handled. So maybe he might not even have to, Blueface, go into court and handle anything because it's a paid attorney that's gonna handle that. I don't know how that's gonna go. They might want him to still come in with that lawyer, clear it up as well, and drop all that on him, and he won't have to serve any time. We'll see how that plays out. Either way, it doesn't look, if this is any truth from it, from Wack 100's mouth, it sounds like he's not going to have to do any probation violation time in Nevada. He'll be a free man, and he'll be able to go on about his business, and then hopefully, like we're all waiting for, we'll see what the next endeavors, whatever his plans are, business moves, what he's going to do with the circus. We'll see how this plays out. Now, I'm going to let you look at this as well. Still actively said in Nevada that he is wanted. That means a warrant is out for his arrest. We already know he's in custody, has nothing to do with California and him being locked up in the California jail. He has someone allegedly, Wack 100 paid 15,000 to handle that situation. So by the time he gets out, this is just my opinion of how I think it's going to play out. When we go back to this site to check, he cleared up, and he might not, come think of it, he might not have to even go to that state to clear that up because he has paid legal team or person to go in to represent him in his place to clear that situation up, and he's free and clear. Now let's hope after he gets out, he doesn't pick up any more crimes. He doesn't get into it with Chrisean Rock. He doesn't let Jaidyn Alexis trigger him if he ends up with Chrisean and not Jaidyn. And then, Jaidyn try to pull a fast one because she's mad that he's back with with Chrisean Rock, or vice versa. If any of them pull a stunt because he ends up with one and not the other, let's hope that he treads lightly, stays out of trouble so he doesn't get himself in these situations ever again. It's easy to get in trouble and it's hard to get out. And I hope Blueface has learned from this time that he has sat in jail that is not worth it. He has too much handed to him, too many opportunities that people would just do anything for, that he should not want to be living this life. He is too famous and he has too much talent going on with himself. Even if he never raps again, he has too much work out here that he could be putting in and get into a bag so he can take care of his family, creating generational wealth to come so that they don't have to go through the struggles like Blueface did or people before him did. And, they can grow up into old money and pass this on from generation to generation to come, get your family out of this poverty and stop still living like you're in poverty and living that lifestyle when you don't have to. Some people do this for survival. There's no reason for Blueface to end up or to be in these situations because of his actions. So going forward, I just hope that he does the right thing. He becomes a businessman about his business, about his bag, and taking care of his family with the money that he makes, and not all these other shenanigans that are going on, because it's really not worth it. He has too much to lose and so much more to gain. So I just wanted you guys to hear that. That's why it's really important. Speaking for myself, I am definitely a commentary channel, and I do not like to upload videos or just make up statements on, just something. I like to, present the information and speak on it and get the opinions of others. So it's really important that when I put these videos out, you listen to the videos and you watch them to the end, because there'll be crucial information that you might be missing, that, maybe others are not touching on, and you might be left out the loop of what's going on. So, as far as it stands with me, we know that Wack 100 does, sometime add to the story, in my opinion. I'm not saying he's a liar. I don't know him personally, and I'm not going to act like I know any of these entities that I talk about. I just simply do my due diligence. I make my judgments on how I feel about them on a personal level as my opinion only. But these are the allegations that are coming out of Wack 100's mouth on regards to Blueface in the situation. So that's why I want you guys to listen to that. That's why sometimes I also do recap videos. A lot of people say, "Oh, I saw that," but how much of the video did you see? Because if you saw the video, you might probably be able to put on that chat when I'm recapping these videos, some insight, so that other people can tune in while these recap videos are going, and listen to the latest up to date, informations. So can somebody please get an understanding that the baby that young lady has is not? I don't want to talk about that, and I'm not gonna. No disrespect to you, that girl. But I'm not gonna start that because see, if I start that in my chat now, as soon as we get off this live, we'll get somebody trying to plant seeds that we were in here talking about Junior. And this is not what this live is about. We don't know who, we don't know what these people do behind closed doors. And we only can go by what they say on the internet. There's three sides of the story. There's your side, my side, and the truth, So that's why I really don't want to get into all that. It says, well, Blueface only has one baby mama, and Jaidyn Alexis just posted a video that she's the only baby mama that Blueface. Well, I don't know. Well, if you have that video, can you please DM me the link? Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you my Instagram. And if that is the case, we will put that onto the channel right now as we're live. I got to check it out, make sure there's no profanity in it, because like I said, I'm not going to be editing. It's too much time for me. But if it's a video and there's not no profanity in it, and I can share it with the community, I will put it up now. So here is my link. You can copy and paste it and just go over to my channel and just hit me up on that. And let me read these comments. It says, well, if it was really a big understanding, then why did Chrisean post the DNA test on the fake reality show? I have no idea. A lot of people need to understand. Don't believe everything you see. And that's what I always say. You must have just got on here and probably haven't been watching me, because I always say that people only tell you what they want you to know, and you only get a glimpse of their life, even if they're telling you the truth at all times. So, it says, like I said, it's Boots from Flavor Flav post video of it. Reality TV is so fake. I don't understand why people still watch it. You're watching it. One of the babies is not Blueface. I like to watch twice sometime. That's a good thing, lady, the queen. And I do too. Sometimes I watch things twice. Sometimes I watch things twice that I hear when I'm doing my due diligence and I'm trying to add bits and pieces to information that was shared from other commentators. I have to fact check it. And if sometimes it doesn't check out, I still give my opinion on it and I leave it like that. But sometimes you can listen to something twice and be like, oh, I misunderstood that. And you get what was really being said. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta stay tuned. And I'm not gonna be no disrespect to you, that girl, Mimi. I'm not gonna be sitting up here promoting anybody else. I promote enough. CashApp, Jaidyn Alexis, Blueface, Bonnie Lachey, Carlissa, Dre. It goes on and on and on. I'm not gonna be promoting other people's stuff. But if you can just provide a link in my DMs, either now or later, I can present the information when I do my After Dark Live, which will be at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll look into that and we can share the information. Don't come in here with the baby. Right, exactly. Please don't. The baby is not by Blueface. Where's the proof at? This girl is literally out control, acting like a teenager. Well, there's the link. Jaidyn can speak for Blueface. It says, do you want to know what I just realized? Why is this funny? That Jaidyn lets truth that she knows who Cash really. I meant it's public record. Jaidyn Alexis just posted a video on Instagram where well, you know what? Just like I said, just put it inside of the comment section. I mean, the DMs. I put it inside of the chat. You can copy and paste it and show it to me. And again, I'll be doing a live tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we can go over it because I have some other stuff I have to share too. I'm just not bringing it up in this live because I'm going to get off in a minute. No one planted sees. Jaidyn Alexis just posted. Okay. Please try to keep Junior right out the conversation. Girl, I'm going to be late. Let me clock in rock solid when it comes to Junior. Yeah, you got to. Big Red, because I'm telling you, man, and I need y'all to back me up when Junior's inserted into grown folks conversations, because I sometimes think that it's a ploy, it's a plot, because people are trying to run with the narrative that everybody that's talking about Chrisean Rock is on the smear campaign for a innocent baby, and that's not the case here. So that's why we got to stop doing that. Seriously, you got to leave him out of it. Leave him. I mean, how much that goes to show how jealousy, envy, and evil people can be. And I'm not trying to say that girl Mimi is being that, but I'm just saying that generally speaking, when you can be that comfortable in certain a child in a grown folks conversation and go on a smear campaign and say things that we hope that are not even the truth, and we hope that the baby is, Blueface's. You I mean, it's just no limits to what people will do and say or treat each other when you're bringing Junior into a conversation that has nothing to do with Junior right now. Not right now. Well, before I came on here, Jalen. Okay, you already said that, so let's go on. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody believing you about the show being fake. How you living with a girl and their relationship is fake? Right. Nah, we know the relationship ain't fake, because, honey, whether he's with Jaidyn, he makes it public. Whether he's back with Chrisean, he always makes it public. He gonna do that when he gets out. This is why it doesn't. You keep kicking my chats. You keep kicking my chats. What are you talking about? Kicking? Woo, child. Mods, be careful. Hey, Lulu, I see you. I'm getting to you. It says, get everyone. How is your Tuesday going? It's going good, Lulu. How you doing, sweetie? Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in here. Jaidyn cannot speak for Blueface because obviously Blueface left Jaidyn for Chrisean. Yep. I will send you the multiple videos of Blueface saying the relationship wasn't fake. Oh, definitely not fake. And if he would say that, then he would be fake. Blueface would be very fake if he was to even tell us that. I already read that. Hey, Coco, how are you, sweetie? Yeah, it's just a lot of craziness. Exactly. No limits what these people will say about Chrisean and Blueface and the baby. Right. And if they're doing it with Junior, trust and believe they'll do it with you. They'll do it with me. They have done it with you. They have done it with me and other channel holders and other people that are part of this, what they call the circus. So I don't have to name everybody's name because there's a list of them. They'll do it with anybody. So that's just telling you just how demonic people can go, how dark people can go with this stuff. That's just how I look at it. Show you. I already put the link in there. The link's in there. I'll give it to you again. I don't see Instagram link. Okay. You don't see it, girlfriend, because you're too busy trying to make me believe to go look on somewhere. I'm not looking for anything because I'm not trying to be no private investigator about whether or not Junior this and Junior that. That baby is a child. Just because she said she's the only baby mama doesn't make it true. Her daughter is in question too. That's what they allegedly said, China Eyes. Hey. But I don't even talk about that, China, because people get mad because everybody want to run with the narrative one way, and once they believe in that one way, that one side, then you're supposed to believe it too. And if you don't believe in the culture, they have a problem with it. Junior, you know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful. That's why I just be treading lightly. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got time for nobody. I don't got time to have to be blocking nobody because people they can say what they want to say. That's their business. But you will get blocked if you get on to my comment section and be starting drama and mayhem because I don't need the view that bad. Trust and believe. We already know what channel holders or people do need the views obviously that bad that they up here putting bogus allegations out with no receipts, and people sign up for it and be all in the comment section like they really believe what they're saying. In a recent interview, Natalie Nunn said he wanted Blueface girlfriend for baddies, and the reason why they offered Blueface and Chrisean a show. Yeah, because they are the Bonnie and Clyde of social media, the young Bonnie and Clydes that make things happen up here on social media. Well, listen, I'm about to get up off of here. Make sure it says I wouldn't go there about the baby because everybody so against Chrisean, but I ignore the other stuff. Me too, China Eyes. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out. I will be going live today at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if there's any videos you guys want me to present that may have to be edited, you already know, Lulu, sis. Make sure you put them in my DMs, IG DMs, and let me get that link again. That fact, I can just copy and paste it. How about that? Here you go. Here is my DM. Now I'm quite sure people know where to find my social media handle. If you really are looking for it. So there it is. So if you got some stuff you want me to check out and present, I'm not saying I'm putting it up. And if I do put it up, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion, even if it don't check out when I do my due diligence. And you're gonna either like what I have to say or not. So I'm getting off. Love y'all. Stay blessed. I'll be on here again at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm quite sure you guys see the live. So make sure that you guys are here and we will further discuss, part 2 of the circus. Love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Mwah.